I've started this like 6 times now. So we're going to go over the books that I finished this November. There are 6 in total that I've read. That is definitely a lot for me. I am not a speed reader by any means. 6 is a whole bunch for me to read, and I'm really proud of my November. So we're going to start off strong with one of my 5-star reads. So that is called Bright Young Women. This is a fictional true crime type of book. It is about Ted Bundy and the women that he murdered and the women that he abused and tortured and things like that. But there is a fictional element to it, as none of the characters are, they're based on real people. Okay, that's the way it is. So again, that was a 5-star read for me. I absolutely love that. I thought the writing was phenomenal. Next up, we have on here Pineapple Street. So this is a New York adult fiction. This was a 3.5-star book for me. Okay, I put it on Goodreads as a 4-star book. I really think it's a 3.5-star book for me. This is me out of my element. Okay, I would never pick up a New York adult fiction book. I don't really care. It's not my genre. I picked it up and I liked it more than I thought I was going to. And part of me creating this book talk is to branch out from the genre that I love the most, which is horror books. So I'm trying to branch out, see what all the hype is in all the other categories. So I'm reading a lot of different things nowadays. Anyway, Pineapple Street has to do with a bunch of rich people in New York. And by the end of it, you really do get that sense of money doesn't solve all of your problems, right? So that's kind of like the overarching theme of that book, but I liked it a lot. All right, next up we have Iron Flame. So I gave Iron Flame a 3-star rating on Goodreads. For me, it's really a 3.5, almost 4-star book. The reason I'm kind of mad at it and I gave it a 3-star is because Fourth Wing was so much better for me. Fourth Wing is the first book of that series. Iron Flame is the second. The author, Rebecca Yarros, is coming out with 3 more. If you don't already know, I'm sure you've heard because it's like really hyped up right now. I just was annoyed at some of the character interactions. There was so much fighting that I just was like, okay, I'm bored with this. Like every other scene was a battle scene and it was all right. That being said, I am going to read the entire series no matter what. I need to know what happens next with my characters that I fell in love with from book 1. So that's where we're at. All right, next up, I wanted a little bit of a nice refresher, so I headed back to my genre of horror books, and I read Horrid. So Horrid, I gave this 3 stars on Goodreads. Halfway through it, I wanted to give it 5 stars, but